Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please pause for the 30 seconds of silence.
Good morning, Grizzlies. I'm Brian.
I'm Isa.
And I'm Sophie with GNN, your Grizzly News Network. Today is Friday, February 23rd, 2024. Tonight and tomorrow night are your last chances to attend the Spring Musical. Get ready to watch Hollywood's famous creepy family. The Addams Family will be showing at the Spring Valley Theater. Lucas and Kurt's series show off the months of preparation that went into this production.
From 1 to 7 every day, Spring Valley's team of actors, stage directors, and set designers have worked tirelessly on what looks to be a very promising spring production.
This is one of the largest casts we've ever had at Spring Valley, along with a super cooperative tech team and our new director, who has just given us such a more open space than we've had recently. So there's just been a lot more room for communication, and that really shines through on the stage.
For the actors, this production has been entirely different from previous projects.
I kind of walked into this a bit not knowing too much. I watch shows like Wednesday, but I've never watched the 1900s movies of it, because I kind of wanted to make my own interpretation of it. I've sort of dove into different people playing Morticia, but I try to stray away from it and not know too much, so that I could have my own role in this character.
I was really nervous. I was really, really nervous about doing it, because previous to this, I've never been in any theater or anything like this. So this is my first time going into the role, and I got the lead, so it was really surprising. So going into it, I was just nervous. I didn't really know what to expect.
With one of the largest casts in Spring Valley history, each component of the show, from its actors to its set design, makes this year's production entirely unique from past shows.
So the set that we have is actually really massive. We have this huge mansion with two sweeping staircases that come up the side, and this huge table that you get to see the Addams family's grandiosity, and it's huge, and so it shows that they're a lot darker. And then whenever you introduce the Beinecke's, which is the normal family, we have the star wall down and yellow lights and bright pinks, and so you can see the contrast between, like I said, the Gothic family and the more normal Ohioans that just come into this crazy New York lifestyle. So
I feel a lot of people see Addams Family as kind of an old movie, but we kind of put a modern twist on it. Okay. So yeah.
For actors especially, the show presents a set of characters very different from past productions.
All of my other roles, I feel have been sort of very different from Morticia. I think I played Sarah Brown last year in the musical Guys and Dolls, and she was very missionary and very much a religious woman. And I think this year Morticia is very strays away from that, and she has this sort of Gothic look about her, and it's an iconic role that everyone knows and loves, and I think it's very different from what I've done before.
I've realized that I have to portray a lot of different emotions. So in the regular Addams Family, she's more of kind of deadpan. She doesn't really know, but in this one, she's in love, so it's it's very different from normal emotions that she would portray.
And with that, as production wraps up, this year's giant cast is now nearly ready for a viewing to remember.
Again, they'll be performing today and Saturday at 6 p.m. each night, and there is an extra matinee showing this Saturday at noon. Make it a family outing. Tickets are $7 for students and $10 for adults. You can scan the QR code to buy yours now. Hey Brian, what else will we be seeing at Spring Valley's Theater?
We'll be seeing our dance teams get ready for today's show. Hop their skills at our spring concert. The concert will be March 7th and March 8th at 6 p.m. in the theater. Show up and show your support for our performing arts programs. There are several clubs meeting today. Fossil will meet today in room 216. Gaming Club is meeting in the library, where they play everything from board games to video games. and Chinese Club will meet the first and third Friday in room 205. Fiber Arts Club tackles everything from bracelet making to knitting in room 832. Literature Club meets every other Friday in room 218. Japanese Club meets in room 207 every other week, and Korean Club meets in room 207 bi-weekly. Spanish Honor Society will meet every other week in room 914. And finally, robotics is back at it, and they will be meeting in room 505A. All meetings start at 2:01 p.m. Get out there and explore some new clubs you can join, Grizzlies. Do you have shoes you don't use? Well, they might be needed. For those in need, the junior class, along with student council, are collecting new and lightly used shoes to donate to those in need. The shoe drive is happening from now until March 8th. You can drop them off in room 503. NHS members, please remember you'll be having a special meeting on Wednesday, February 28th in room 822 to prepare for Nevada Reading Week. Come ready at 2 p.m. in room 822 to paint your posters for Nevada Reading Week. The BSU Talent Show is back. It's happening next week. Every year they have a full house, so make sure you plan to arrive in time to secure a seat. This year it'll be on the 29th to wrap up Black History Month. The show starts at 3:30 p.m. The doors open at 3 and entry is $3. See you there. Calling all Grizzly seniors who have applied for the Promise Scholarship. Report to the SVHS library on Thursday, February 22nd at 1:20 p.m. to meet with an advisor from CSN who will walk you through the next steps to ensure the NV Promise checklist is complete. Applicants have 3 tests to complete by March 1st and must meet this deadline to remain eligible. If you have questions, see Miss West in room 908. We're counting down our Spring Spirit Week, which is leading up to our spring dance, and we'll kick off our spring break. Here's a look at the Spirit Week for that week. And here's the information you need on the dance Suko announced. It's on TikTok and Instagram. The 2024 Space Jam Sneaker Ball is Friday, March 8th in the Aux Gym from 6 to 8 p.m. Show off your best sneakers. You can get tickets on TicketSpigot for $10. Only 500 tickets will be sold, so make sure to grab yours once they go on sale on the 19th. Now, as we count down to that Spirit Week and dance, do you want to be a part of the games during the assembly? Now, here's your chance. Scan the QR code and submit your name, and if you get an email confirmation back from Suko, then you're in the games. Good luck. The second GNN podcast is now live. Scan the QR code to get to our Included In with GNN podcast on Spotify. This week, we sat down with Mrs. Strong to talk about what it means to be a lifelong learner. Tune in to learn a little bit more about her own history and bookmark our Spotify podcast so you can keep up with conversations around campus. And stay up to date with new episodes and news around campus that matters to you by following our Instagram account at SVHSGNNDen. Is the account, and we are posting important announcements along with some behind-the-scenes content. Now we know what the yearbook is going to look like, but have you secured yours yet? Yearbook students are piecing the final touches of this year's yearbook together, showcasing classes, sports, and assemblies and dances. Make sure one is saved for you because they sell each year. Go to jostens.com and reserve yours for $90. Hey Isa, we have a lot of news for seniors.
Yes, we do, Brian. Seniors with only 3 months until graduation, let's kick off the countdown in style. Join us in the quad this Friday during both lunches for a celebration. Enjoy free ice cream for all seniors who stop by. We'll have exciting games and activities, so don't miss out. And don't forget to wear your crowns for a photo op next to our countdown poster. And get ready for a day and night of fun. As we prepare for grad night, don't miss the first important meeting to get all of the details of the trip to Six Flags. It will be next Thursday, the 29th at 2:01 p.m. in room 404. Space is limited, so make sure you are there to learn how to secure your seat for the trip. Time is running out to make sure you are recognized on Senior Awards Night. You need to turn in all your college acceptances and scholarship awards. If you turn them down, you want to recognize you for the honor. Upload one letter or email screenshot one at a time. Scan the QR code for the link to the Google form or look for your senior email. And speaking of awards and grad night, here's a look at the important events. Mark your calendars. Senior Sunset will be on April 24th. Then the next one will be Seniors Awards from 6 to 8 p.m. Prom is scheduled for April 27th from 7 to 10 p.m. Then grad night will be Friday, May 17th. All leading to graduation. Wednesday, May 22nd at 3 p.m. at the Thomas and Mack Center. The final countdown is on seniors. Hey Anthony, what's the weather looking like for the rest of the week?
Well, the weather today is going to be a high 66 and a low 48. Tomorrow's going to be a high 66 and a low 46. Sunday and Monday are both going to have a high 70 and a low 52, with the whole week being partly cloudy. Jane Bolin was a young woman who was tired of seeing people get probation cases based on the color of their skin. She had a goal to be able to do something about this problem. Jane went on to graduate law school and in 1939 became the first black woman to become an attorney and a judge. She worked in industry for over 40 years. Jane continued to work and created the Intervention Program, a program that helps prevent young men from committing crimes. Jane Bolin's hard work opened the door for many other black women to become judges. Now back to you at the desk, Sophie.
Thank you, Anthony. It's already starting to feel like summertime, and you might be thinking of finding a job during your summer months. Well, Desert Breeze will be hosting a hiring event on March 1st from 3 to 7 p.m. They are in need of more lifeguards to work this summer and will also be hiring cashiers, day camp, and front desk staff. If you're interested in good pay and flexible hours, then come check it out this next Friday, Grizzlies. Spring Valley's NJROTC program is having their monthly food distribution. On Saturday, February 24th, starting at 8:30 a.m., you can arrive in a vehicle in front of the school's parking lot to receive free groceries. Also, NJROTC would appreciate any donations made to their Insta-rays so that they can continue giving many opportunities to cadets, which you can get to through the QR code. Hey Grizzlies, get your hands on delicious Nothing Bundt cakes for just $5. Find any senior student council member to place your order. We are selling 4 flavors: vanilla, chocolate chip, red velvet, and confetti. Hurry and order now until the 23rd to ensure delivery by the 29th. What a great way to celebrate this leap year.
This was Brian.
Isa.
Sophie.
And Anthony
Of the Grizzly News Network.
Have a fantastic Friday, Grizzlies.